Y'all, the allergies in the air in this house. I have really bad allergies right now, so if I look a little bit crazy, well, you know, I just can't even claim it's just allergies. Life is just a mess right now. What's up, YouTube? So, I have a lot to update you guys on, and I have a few videos planned, but today's video is going to be my 100 pounds weight loss story. I've done videos before on how I lost the weight, my story, things like that, so I'll be linking all those in this video. A part of putting yourself on YouTube is you guys see into my life, you know my life, you see when there's changes with me, with my environment, things like that. Having that being said, you can tell this is a different background. This is going to be my background temporarily here for a minute. I'm going to update you guys on my life briefly. It's very personal stuff, so I'm not going to get too much into it. Just out of respect of the situation. If you guys follow me closely on social media, y'all know that something's been up. Y'all know that I have been in a different type of place, and you guys have probably never seen me in this type of a place before. So anyways, I will do all the updating on that later, but for this video, I'm going to keep it chipper, we're going to keep it positive. I hit my 100 pound weight loss mark, which is crazy to me. I never thought that I would hit that mark. I only gained 80 pounds after high school. I gained about 20 just from being married, and then when I had my daughter, when I got pregnant in 2009, that's when I gained the 60 pounds because of health issues. So I only gained about 80, so that was always my goal, was just to lose that. But I was a little bit overweight in high school as well. I dropped numbers in my last video, I'll link that here. I'm just going to give you a really brief rundown of how I've lost the weight, just so in case you guys don't want to go watch all the videos, we'll just do it that way. When I first got into my journey, I didn't know anything about health and fitness. I didn't know how to work out. I didn't know how to eat. That's why I gained the weight. I was 18 years old. I was 18 years old, newly married, and then I was 20 when I had my daughter. I was young, okay? I did an aerobics class in high school. I was active, so when I got out of high school, I wasn't active anymore. What I did is I went to Walmart and I just bought workout videos, and they were all Beachbody. I'm not a Beachbody coach. I never have been, but I did Chalene Johnson, Turbo Jam, P90X. I just like to do workout videos. I love to work out. I like aerobics type stuff. And that was fun to me at the time. And then I just changed my eating habits. I started substituting out almond milk for regular milk. Stevia instead of sugar. I say stevia because stevia is natural. So you don't want to do artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners is not a good substitute for real sugar. Anything artificial is bad for you. I'm going to tell you right now though, as far as eating, the biggest thing you need to know, you guys, is natural is best. If it grew from the ground or a tree, or it was from an animal, if you're vegan, then the bushes or whatever, that's always best. Anything processed from a can, in a box, man-made, those are bad. It's common sense. Okay, the chips, the soda, the things like that, you just cut them out. I don't buy them. I don't even put them in my house because it's too tempting for me. If it's in my house, I don't have self-control. I don't. I mean, occasionally I'll buy treats here and there, and people say like, well, what about your kids? Your kids don't need that crap either. You are teaching your kids how to eat. Weight doesn't matter as long as you're happy, you know, but what does matter is health. There are kids nowadays that have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and then life is just stressful in and of itself. Like, we don't need high blood pressure, you know what I'm saying? It is okay for your children to be aware of how to eat and what's healthy. It's not an obsession, it's not a mental thing, as long as you are putting health around it. I never weigh myself around my kids. I never talk about losing weight, gaining weight, whatever else around my kids. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. So, soda, chips, things like that, like, just don't even buy it. Moderation is good. You have to allow it at the same time. Just cutting it out is so hard because you're gonna find yourself just binging, you know what I'm saying? And it's a process, okay? So this is the other thing. If you're going on more of a diet, you need to ease into the diet. That should be your lifestyle. If you go back to the way you're eating before, you're going to gain all the way back again. Common sense, right? The way you were eating got you to the way you were. Eat healthy, got you losing weight. If you go back to that, you get what I'm saying. Like, common sense, guys. This is a lifestyle. So by making this lifestyle of just better choices, eating healthier, better portion, but then allowing the cheats here and there, You know, like that is key. Diet is the biggest thing with weight, you guys. Obviously being active is also a huge key. Back in the day, we were walking more, there were stairs. We had to walk to our destinations more often. We didn't have the cars, we didn't have the escalators, we didn't have the elevators. We are way more sedentary nowadays, and so you have to keep that in mind as well. I talked about this in my last video. Please go watch that one if you want them more in depth. But you have to be aware of your activity level and your calorie input. The only way to lose fat is to be eating in a caloric deficit. Now that doesn't mean starving yourself, you guys. It just means that you need to be burning more calories than you are putting into your body. But it can't be anything too extreme, otherwise your body will store fat. It's been almost a year that I've dropped the weight and kept it off and kept dropping. That's because I made a lifestyle change. It wasn't an extreme diet that's I'm gonna yo-yo back. Like, I'm keeping it off because I have made this change, okay? So that's what I did in the beginning. I started to become more active. For me, I have hypothyroidism, which affects my metabolism, which is your weight. So that's always been a huge barrier for me, and I still lost the weight. So you can come up with any excuse in the book, that's fine. But you can either come up with excuses, or you can come up with a game plan and results. Like, it is what it is. It sounds harsh, but do you like the way you feel? Do you like the way you feel when you put on your clothes? Do you like being sad? Well, then change, okay? It's as simple as that. I have never been one to just sit around complaining about my body or complaining or not liking and then not making a change. I make the change. If I'm unhappy, I make a change. That's life, okay? With my hypothyroidism, being active can stress your thyroid. That's one thing that I figured out with my recent weight loss. I will do a separate video on that. So with my story, I lost 65 pounds, had my tummy tuck done because of loose skin. I lost nothing with my tummy tuck. Even a year after, I still lost nothing. Then I got into the gym, gained 10 pounds, figured it was muscle mass. Kind of sat there, and then I went through a stressful time, gained a bunch of weight. From then, I have lost 57 pounds. And losing that 57 pounds is what has put me down to the 100-pound weight mark. So within the last year, that's when I've lost the weight the fastest and when I have figured it out the most. Before, from age 20 to 29, like, I struggled to figure it all out, you know, but this last year, I got it figured out. So I'll link in the video of how I lost the weight. That's really the biggest thing, you guys. I've been doing the intermittent fasting. I do a meal replacement shake still. Everyone always wants to know what I'm eating. So I'm gonna do a separate video on all of that, of what I'm eating in a day, specifics, things like that. That's also a big question that I am getting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for the love and support. I need that. You know, the internet can be a very negative place, but I love the positivity that I get. I love you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. If you like seeing content like this and helpful things like this, the support really helps. I also have a Patreon account now as well that I will link. Even if it's like $1, if you want to start donating to the content that I make, because y'all, I don't make very much off YouTube. I don't, and there's a lot of time that goes into these videos of recording them and editing them and things like that, and this is all free stuff for you guys, and I want to be able to keep that way. But you know, if you do have $1 to spare, it just helps. It helps me feed my kids, especially with my new life transitions. I want to be able to continue on this YouTube journey and helping people because that is truly what I love. So anyways, I will link that below if you are interested in being a supporter of the content that I make in helping other moms and other women, other people in general, you know, things like that. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on anything, and then all the links to my social media are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye guys.